Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. This video is all about student pathway application. This is the pathway that we choose when we first came here in Canada and eventually gotten our permanent residency. And while there are many pathways that we can choose from, this is what we picked because it is faster given our case that time. So if you're wondering how to do it, then watch this whole video, and also don't forget to like, subscribe, share, and comment for any questions. Let's get started. There are only 5 steps that I'm going to share with you, and the first one is to apply to schools in Canada as an international student. To do this, we go first to Immigration and Citizenship Canada.ca website. In the homepage, you'll find links or information just about anything that's related to immigration, citizenship, and refugee. Since we are interested to know how to apply for a study permit in Canada, let's go ahead and click Study. This page also has information how to extend your study permit and at the same time work while you're studying, but I'm not going to dig deep into that. Go ahead and click Applying to Schools in Canada as an international student. Once done, you'll be routed to this page and you can read more about primary, secondary, and post-secondary schools, designated learning institutions or DLI, and many more. If you have kids coming with you, know that all primary and secondary schools in Canada can enroll international students. However, for the post-secondary like the colleges or universities, they cannot unless they are designated by their province or territories, hence the DLI number associated with them. If you also want to know the profiles of some Canadian universities, profiles of some colleges and institutes, or even schools that teaches trades and vocation, then click those links above. Like I've said, the first step is to apply to schools in Canada, but to do this, you must choose post-secondary schools that have DLIs, because if you don't have a DLI number or are not designated, then your application will be refused. Remember again that provinces and territories approve schools that can enroll international students. How do you know which schools are designated? Just click on the search list and you'll find that each schools have a designated number, and that will be a start for you. Aside from checking if the school is designated, you also need to check if they offer a PGWP or postgraduate work permit, so that once you are done studying or have graduated, you apply for this one and obtain an open work permit, then acquire Canadian work experience, and then apply for your permanent residency. This is how you check if your chosen school has a DLI and PGWP. For example, choose Alberta as your province. Here you'll find the institutions, DLI number, city, campus, and if they offer a PGWP. There are also some institutions that has DLI and PGWP, but take note of the conditions attached to the PGWP. Let's choose British Columbia this time. So take a look at this one. Here we have a DLI number and the location, but the PGWP has some details on it. And if you click and read its conditions, you'll find that you must meet one of the requirements. So be careful also with choosing schools that has PGWP. Now done looking for your school with DLI and PGWP, let's go to the next step, which is to contact its admissions or recruitment officer. Every school has their own rules on how to apply, so make sure you apply a year in advance if you want to study at a post-secondary school. You should also contact your school where to study so that they can list the documents you need to submit to them. Your school will also be able to tell you about the cost to apply, tuition fees, health insurance, and many more. The third step is to get a letter of acceptance from your chosen school. This letter or LOA is sent to you by your school once they admit you as their student. The next stage is to apply for a study permit in either through the Study Direct stream or SDS, or either through the regular stream. I'm not going to explain them one by one in this video, as this will be on my part 2 because there's a lot to cover, but just to give you a summary, SDS standard processing time is 20 days, and as per their website, it is faster than the regular stream. Not all countries though can apply for this one. Regular stream, on the other hand, has a 60 days processing time, thus you must apply early to get your study permit. Take note also that your study permit is not a visa, and so it doesn't let you enter Canada. The visa is another story. That's it for this part 1 video of applying for a study permit here in Canada. Remember though that studying in Canada will not give you an assurance that you'll achieve your permanent residency status, but with the right plan and strategy, you'll surely achieve what you've been working so hard. Paalam!